It is a process of making fields as a private and providing access to those fields with the help of public methods, that is setters and getters. Okay. So first question is, what is encapsulation? Okay. So it is a process to making our fields as a private and providing to those fields access by using public method. Those are setters and getters. Okay, this is called encapsulation. So achieving encapsulation in Java. So how to achieve? Where is Omorjit? Okay. So how to achieve? So first we have to declare our variable as a private. Okay, and then we have to give the access. So whenever we will declare our variable as a private, so that other class cannot access directly. Okay, those variable. So how to achieve? First you have to declare your variable as a private. Okay, then provided setters and getters method that are declared as public to view and change the value of the variable. So what is the use of setters and getters method? Okay, so setters and getters method we have to use to view the variable or change the variable. So so my variables are private. Okay, so I have to, if I want to uh, print, or if I want to like change the value, at that time we have to use this setters and getters method. Okay, so setters method, it will set or it will change the, or it will load the variable. And getter method, it will give the value from private variable. Okay, so whenever you want to print, so when you print the variable data, at that time you have to call this getter method. And when you want to change the data, or when you want to store the data, at that time you have to call this getter method. Okay, so yesterday I have given one example. Okay, so this is my student class. Okay, so here I have total four variable. One is s id, one is s name, and third one is gmail, and fourth one is age. Okay, after that for every variable, one setter method and one getter method you have to generate. Okay, so to generate setter and getter, first you have to just make put the cursor here and right click, source, generate getters and setters. Okay, so whenever you will click, so because I have already created, so there is no option. So when you will just click here, getters and setters, after that you have to select all. Okay, so when you will will do select all, after that you have to generate. Okay, so you have to click generate, then automatically your setters and getters method will be automatically created or automatically generated. Okay, so these are the getters method. Okay. So getter method, first I'm about this set method. So setter method, every time it will take one variable. Okay, so which type of variable it will take? So for example, if your then it will take string type value. Okay, for example, if your variable is int, then it will take integer value. Okay, and its return type will be void. Okay, so it will not return anything. After that you have to initialize that local variable to that particular instance variable. So here it is taking age. Okay, so this age will come from where? This age will come from so here I am calling, so from here this value it will come. So is1 dot set age, from here I am giving the data. Okay, so this 25 will come here. Okay, so age value will be 25, then it will set that particular variable. So my data now in this instance variable, now data is available. Okay, so for example you have already assigned the value. Okay, for sid some value you have assigned. Okay, at that time no need to use setter method because your data is already like initialized. Okay, so when we have to call this setter method, so if we have we have declared only but not initialized, at that time you have to call this setter method because they are in this variable, now data is not available. Okay, so for the first time here what will be the data? So default value, instance default value, so this is string means here the default value will null. Okay, so because first we are declaring here not initialized, that's why sid value will be null. Okay, after that name also null, then gmail id null, and this is integer so it will be 0. Okay, so first of all I have to provide the value to this instance variable. To provide the instance variable I have to call this set method or setter method. Okay, so when you will call the setter method, at that time your instance variable will load the data. Okay, so after calling this set method, in my instance variable data will be available. Okay, when data will be available at that variable, after that you have to call this get method to print the data or to get the data. So see, when whenever I am printing, at that time I am calling the getter method. Okay, but when I'm setting the data, at that time I'm calling the setter method. Okay, so this is called actually encapsulation. Okay, so this is called encapsulation. Okay, so this thing yesterday I have discussed, not yesterday, I think Saturday I have discussed. Okay, so up to here everyone understood? Everyone clear and clear? Please respond.